Hello, Sunshines, and welcome to Today's Play Doki Doki Literature Club by Team Salvato. I'm DeValiente, and I'm playing with my friend Bon, whose channel you can follow in the link in the description below. The Literature Club is full of cute girls. Will you write the way into their hearts? Warning, this video contains strong language, mentions of depression, suicide, and graphic imagery. Discretion is advised. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club was, and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. It would just be me and Sayori. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
That was how enthusiastic about the festival I was.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, well, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we gotta get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? They better fucking have fried squid. Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Aw, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? You live on an island. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? You non-lesbian. Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind.
What an odd comment, huh?
Is Ika squid?
Yes.
Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing.
Blair Witchin.
I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Oh. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? No. Of course. I'm the only one that doesn't murder. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. You're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I have cancer. I'm fine, see? Just a little cancer.
That's why her boobs got bigger. It was a tumor.
Oh. God damn it. Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Bon, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. It might be that we all had to do a ritualistic murder at midnight last night, and that was our first time. So, you know, she might be feeling a little weird.
That and the lesbianism.
Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't sound like...
It was definitely the murder. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. I'm not the one asking you, Bon. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. We're all lesbians in here. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? I mean, you are going to be our scapegoat, right? That's why you're here. What do you mean by that? Oh, the cops are already on their way to the house where we planted all the evidence. I'm thinking that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Bon. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
I'm so insanely jealous.
Yeah. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club.
I hate that you make her happy.
Yep.
Oh.
Way to go. It's like an extra light has turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has. Yeah.
Sorry, I got my tongue stung.
Sometimes my tongue is too big for my mouth, okay? You're so funny, Bon. You have no idea that she's in lesbians with you. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because she's autistic and that's how she's masking? Because that's just how she is when she's around you?
Everyone else hates her. She's a miserable bitch.
Yeah. I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I'm just a heartless robot. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Forget it, Bon. Forget it, Bon. Sorry. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Okay. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I never listen to robots. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. She's in lesbians with me? Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this.
How dare she behave like this?
How dare she not be my sunshine? Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight me down so much?
Am I a lesbian?
Oh man. Do I want to do ritualistic murder in the woods? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Because you are. You have 4 lesbians in the room staring at you. I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? My brain is empty. How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
How are you able to tell I was thinking at all?
I didn't even know I was thinking. Well, I just assumed that you knew how to think. It's something that I do a lot. I people watch. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression.
Can you tell I'm thinking? That I want to think from this posture?
Was he sitting down? Not that I was staring or anything.
Oh, no. No, you were being real subtle.
Yeah. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Are you sure? In any case, I guess you were right. Oh, in any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who are willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she's over there in the corner. You remember Sayori.
You know, she's just Blair Witching there, staring off.
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but then I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, did Monica not tell you about the ritualistic murder? It was my joke and I can't even say the goddamn word.
No, you should call it the revolution.
The revolution.
She's having her revolution.
Yep.
Not retribution.
Retribution. Oh. That's quite romantic. Oh, you're in lesbians. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. There is nothing going on between us. We are not lesbians together. We are lesbians separately. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading it into it a little too much. Bon, you're lesbians. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath the plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
For example, I'm a lesbian.
We're all lesbians here.
And we murder.
We murder. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Last night was her first ritualistic murder. I think that Sayori is a very complex person, and not everything is about you. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She's very good at masking. She is autistic.
I've been studying everyone in this room because I want to be a forensic psychologist.
Yeah.
I have been secretly ranking every one of us on a psychosis scale.
Yep. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, yes. I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
A lucky bitch.
A lucky bitch. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. I don't even know how to be a lesbian. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. You'll find out you're a lesbian in time. I read it. Did I read it wrong?
No, I'm just thinking, like, Yuri just kind of needs to go and live in a dark corner of town saying spooky little cryptic shit to people for money.
A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves!
Yeah. $5.
And you, as someone honest and caring... Honest and caring. Honest, yes. Caring?
Not about Sayori so far. Or at least not in a notable way that's been great.
Not to her face.
Yeah.
May uncover feelings you weren't aware you were in. You were in lesbians. That is... I think that... she would be a very fortunate person.
If you were a lesbian with her.
If you were lesbians with her. To have you feel that way about her. Yuri. You're giving me too much credit.
Honestly?
Yeah. I'm a pretty simple guy. I'm real stupid. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Also knowing for a fact that I'm a horrible bitch to that girl. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Uh-huh. Oh, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. What the fuck does that even mean? That's not a compliment. I don't know, is it? Do you want it to be a compliment?
It's like, it doesn't matter if it's a compliment or not. It just is.
It just exists. I put it out into the ether and now it exists. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Well, let's make that bitch Sayori super jealous. As long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Everyone gets to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Did we get to choose? Okay. 3, Yuri. Well done, Bon. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. It's such a weird sentence. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Because I'm such a lesbian. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. By force. Well... Have you learned anything about yourself, Bon?
I'm an asshole?
Yeah. I'm a two-faced liar? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself? In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Ow!
You okay?
Fuck. I just kicked my desk. Ow.
Ow. It's, of course, it's, okay to explore as long as it's not Natsuki style.
Yeah. We're not allowed to explore the way Natsuki does.
Yeah, but everything else is okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in the same way or another.
On the account of the murder.
Right, on the account of the murder. You don't like murder? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Monica just says weird shit like, don't forget to save your game.
Yeah.
And then is confused by it.
Yeah. Is that so? Oh. Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri? It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break that up. Let's move on. Alright. Are we going to talk about how you need therapy? Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Oh, good. Oh, it's shorter this time. Beach. A marvel billions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest would be to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, and it's the only therapy I'll ever get. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to earth forevermore. We're gonna talk to a therapist about this not so great stuff happening. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. You were not writing about the beach, honey. But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
Well, it was metaphorical.
Yeah. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsukai and I, we discovered we were lesbians. It was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose it to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea.
And I hate it.
And I hate it. Knowing her, it's no surprise she wanted to do something like that.
That girl in diapers.
She's an embryo now. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Also, you should really think about talking to a therapist. Thanks for sharing. Like, if they had, like, a teacher, like a chaperone or whatever, that American schools have to have when they do clubs, that teacher would have sent all of them to the counselor by now. Okay. 4, we roll 3, Monica.
Don't we normally do Monica last?
Yeah. Okay. Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway.
I'm glad that we're just kind of bad and average with her.
Yeah. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Or why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. My mom hasn't even conceived me yet. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. I have PDA. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. No. Natsuki elbow connects with my stomach. Oh. Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. But my elbow is real serious. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Get good, son. Well, maybe it was funny to her. Maybe. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing's ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears and diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. You know what this reminds me of? Prepare for trouble and make it double. Like, this has, like, the same beat to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Amy? I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again.
Sayori?
Maybe?
This is just a love letter to Sayori.
Yeah.
Don't be sad.
Yeah.
The concept of a lesbian loves you.
Yep. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Jeez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Oh, really? You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about the simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Alright, Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Bon. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
Do you want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Bon. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end,
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
why? You don't want to get closer to everyone else?
Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have, to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. A cosine. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Bon. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me, even though you're a raging dick. Why are you doing this?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me, what will cheer you up? Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Bon. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters.
Go to therapy.
Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Thank you for joining us for today's play, Doki Doki Literature Club by Team Salvato. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, a follow, and ring that notification bell so you know when a new episode drops. Also, don't forget to check out the link to the completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on your mind. I promise we don't bite that hard. Let's keep the comments chill so no hater spoilers, as we are not above removing those comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and we'll see you next time.